Hello, I'm Tim Whitnall and I'm the writer of the play with music, Lena, which tells the powerful and affecting story of Scottish singing sensation Lena Zavaroni. We're here beside the beautiful reach going down to Port Glasgow, and behind me is the island of Bute, from where Lena came. But we're actually in Greenock, where Lena was born, at the Rankin Hospital, which has since been torn down, unfortunately. But we do have the beautiful Beacon Arts Centre, and that is where Lena the play will premiere in March 2022. It's a really affecting play with music, as I said. It's full of tears and laughter, and it tells a story of an amazing talent who was able to leave her island life and conquer the world with her talent. And hopefully it's a sensitive and moving portrait of someone that I really wanted to tell the story of.
Hi there, I'm Erin Armstrong and I am playing Lena Zavaroni in the show Lena. It is about Lena's life, the most amazing girl that won a talent show on Opportunity Knocks back in 1973 when she was 10 years old, and subsequently her life that then played out in front of millions. And it's got amazing themes in the show. You know, as much as it is a celebration of her life, it's also, you know, got some very hard-hitting themes in the play that resonate with, I think, modern day society too. Things like mental health, resilience, social media sort of pressure, press pressure, and eventually leading to Lena's death through anorexia nervosa. So really the play is a celebration of the most amazing talent that she was, but also dolphins apparently. And we're in the most amazing location as well, because we're doing the play where Lena was born, right here in Greenock, at the Beacon too, just across the water from Rossi, where Lena grew up and left at 10 years old to go and become a superstar down in London. So the play is beautifully written. It's from her and her father's sort of perspective, but as well as showing the real highlights of Lena's life and the amazing things that she did, it also, you know, shows the background and what was happening behind the cameras and that sort of pressure that she was feeling. So it's definitely relevant to all age groups, so please come along. Not just the people that would have known who Lena was, like my sort of parents' generation and older, people my age and younger. It will be an amazing play to come and see, because it is so relevant to today's society as well. So please come along.
My name is John Coleshaw and I am playing Hughie Green in Lena. Hughie Green, of course, the presenter of Opportunity Knocks in the early 70s, where Lena's career began. And I remember watching Lena back in 1973. I was about 5 years old at the time, and I really rooted for her because we were similar ages, and I really stuck up for her. And just watch her winning week after week after week after week was amazing. And this show, a huge part of this show really celebrates her amazing talent and that incandescent brilliance. And it also remembers what she fought through and her resilience as well. And it's a very poignant tale from that point of view. As Hughie Green, I suppose I'm sort of a narrator, a storyteller who will come along and just describe to the audience where we are up to, and just sort of be the narrator through the story in that sense. And it's very interesting the way that the show deals with the kind of pressure that was felt in the 70s, the kind of pressure that came from fame at the time, where you had the press and you had 3 TV channels, and it was like a concentrated beam of pressure, if that makes sense. And it poses the question of comparing that to today, with social media, lots of social media platforms, 24-hour media, where it comes in every direction. It's rather like now an invasion of fireflies all around you that never lets up, rather than that concentrated beam of pressure. And it does make us compare the two types of pressure. But it celebrates Lena's talent and tells the story of how resilient she was as well. And it's poignant to remember that in our present days too, I think, and always remember it.
My name's Margaret Zavaroni, and I am Lena's full cousin. Lena's father and my father are actually brothers. And I think this is a marvellous thing that they're doing, putting on this show in the Beacon. It'll be sometime in March. And I think they're going to be true to how Lena was when she first started off in Opportunity Knocks and thereafter. And then all the different things that happened in Lena's life is all true to fact. And I'm so sorry to say this, but Lena's not with us anymore. And I would like people to come and see this show and think about the show in different ways that they've produced it. And for all the young people that suffer anorexia in this country and all over the world, I would like them to actually see how Lena lived her life through this anorexia. And you will see it all in this show. Well, my experience of it when my Uncle Victor told me about it, we just put it over our heads, really. I mean, nobody really knew much about anorexia nervosis. So when you were told that Lena wasn't eating properly, you thought, oh, maybe she's just at a time in her age in her life, you know, that she was just going through a phase. But then when it went on for years and years, and then it came out more information about Lena having anorexia nervosis, and that was when it got really recognised. Yes, she was a great star from Rossley, Isle of Bute. And when we got the news of Lena's death, we knew she was in hospital, but we all thought she was getting better. But then she took an infection. And when we got the news of her dying, everybody in the whole island was devastated, crying, because Lena put Rossley Isle of Bute on the map.